everyone! It's different! Isn't that weird? I know it might be a lot, but take a deep breath and I'm sure we can make it through this video together. I have decided to change two things with my YouTube videos this week and all the rest of the following weeks. One is that it is now going to be uploaded on Monday instead of Sunday because I am far too popular and busy to spend my time videoing and editing a video on Saturday and Sunday, and I don't have school on Monday. So I'm going to be uploading my videos on Monday instead of Sunday. It's very exciting and yeah. Also, I have changed places in the room. I figured that the mirror is cooler and the candles are cooler and the fireplace is cooler, so all around I think this is going to be a cooler video. I think it'll be good. So I've been uploading videos for about 2 months now, I would say, and I feel like you just don't know me well enough to be watching videos about my life every week. So I thought it would be a good idea this week to do 50 facts about myself. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, number 1 is that I was born in Maui, Hawaii, in a city called Wailuku on August 11th, 1993. I believe I was born at maybe 1:30 in the afternoon, I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that when I was born there was a massive hurricane, well, a small hurricane in Lahaina, which is another city in Maui, and boats are being overturned and there was big massive waves and trees and blah blah blah, and so I came in with a bang because I'm awesome. I moved to Oregon when I was 13 years old and I was not the slightest bit sad to leave Maui because the schools were really rubbish, the people weren't very nice and it was too hot. And I really like seasons, so I was really excited to see autumn and winter and spring because in Maui it is summer 24/7, which may seem great but it's really boring after 13 years of dealing with it every day. Oh, my life was so hard, honestly. The next fact is that I love tea. It is a necessity at all times, not even in the morning. It's just every time you have a slightly bad feeling or a happy feeling or any feeling in general, you should drink a cup of tea because it just makes it better. However, my next fact is that I am really absolutely rubbish at drinking tea. I forget it, I get distracted, it goes cold, I'm so bad at it. My mum never ever makes me tea ever because she knows that I just won't drink it because I'm too easily distracted, and I'll drink like 5 sips of it and love those 5 sips and then like walk away and just leave my tea until 4 o'clock in the afternoon where I'm like, damn it, I wanted to drink that and I didn't because I forgot. The next fact is that my favourite colour at the moment is black currant, and it is the colour of my ring, but my colours tend to change weekly because I can't just decide on one colour. So I really liked turquoise a while ago, I liked green, like forest green, and now I like black currant. So you never know what could be next. I think it might be mustard yellow, but we'll find out. I am secretly rather good at accents. And well, I don't know if you saw my accent video, it was a bit rubbish, but I like to think that I'm good at accents. I have fun doing them, and if I could secretly be like an accent trainer person for films, that'd be really cool. Like teaching Meryl Streep how to speak an English accent. I'd be okay with that. That'd be fantastic. Harry Potter will always have a place in my heart. It is my favourite thing in the world, but definitely, actually. And when I was making this list of 50 facts about me, I got distracted looking up Harry Potter tattoos, so yeah. I'm not sure if you knew this, but I am currently in France and I love the French language. It is just beautiful and I can't wait to actually freaking know it so I can understand what's going on in my life right now. I hate being scared. I am the worst scaredy cat in the world. I just can't do it. I'm so easily scared, it's pathetic. Yesterday I was unlocking my door, and in the corner of the door was a spider, literally like that big, like, and I screamed and then ran up to my room and cried. It was awful. Elephants are my favourite animal. They are fantastic and wise and beautiful, and they are like humans but really big with 4 legs. They're awesome and I love them. I have 3 obnoxious but lovely brothers and they are all younger than me, and their names are Max, Owen and Zeb, and they're pretty cool. I have danced for 13 years and unfortunately I do not dance anymore because in result of me dancing for 13 years, I have the body of like a 95-year-old and incredibly bad hips and ow. Yeah, I pop and crack all the time. It's ridiculous. So that is quite sad, but I did really enjoy those 13 years of dance. It was incredible. I have a teddy bear named Sir Henry Charles III who I got when I was 8. And can we just briefly touch on the fact that when I was 8 years old, I was cool enough to know that I should name my teddy bear Sir Henry Charles III. I'm so cool, or I was at least when I was 8, probably not anymore, but that's okay. My favourite film, besides Harry Potter 1 and 2, will always be Love Actually, and I can quote that whole entire film, and it's almost a reasonable time of the year to watch it, and I can't wait. I am incredibly OCD about painting nails. I get really specific about how I do it and how neat they are, and all else fails could become a manicurist, so that's always something I could go into, although I really wouldn't like to, but you never know. I make lists on lists on lists. They are beautiful. I write lists for everything. After this, I'm going to write a list of all the things I need to clean, and it is going to be a long one because my room is a mess, so that will be fun. Yay! My favourite sweets in the entire world are cherry lips, and you can only get them in England, and you have to go to those, like to an actual sweet shop, and they taste like soap, and I have no idea why my taste buds like them, but they do. If I could choose any kind of hairstyle, I would want red curly hair, and I know that's really kind of bizarre, but I think it's beautiful and I really wish I could have it. My current favourite music artist at the moment is Lorde. She's awesome and I would really suggest you look her up because she's really nice and I like listening to her. When I was little, I wanted to be a superstar and be a part of the Spice Girls because I thought they were amazing. My favourite cartoon is Despicable Me. I was going to say Finding Nemo, but I decided against it because I watched Despicable Me 2 the other day and literally was crying of laughter. It is so funny, and Despicable Me 1 is even better, so they're hilarious. They are so funny. If you haven't watched it, go now. After you've watched this video, go and watch Despicable Me. My favourite flower is a sunflower. I will always love them. They are happy and sunny when they turn their faces towards the sun. It's just the cutest thing in the world and I love it. I also love steak, and every time I go out for a meal I have to order steak, and I love being in France because steak is everywhere. I have a terrible phobia of vomit. I hate it. I don't think I've seen someone vomit in a long, like, years and years and years because I avoid it like the plague. I hate it. I'm so scared of it, and there's been a lot of recent metro vomit situations where like all of my friends have seen someone vomit on the metro and I feel like it's going to happen to me, and I'm really stressed out about it, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but probably going to die, so nice knowing you. I am terrified of the desert. I hate dust and sand and really dry heat. It just freaks me out. I love autumn fashion and I'm so excited for it to actually be cold. It was raining yesterday and I was so happy. I got to wear a jumper and jeans and socks and it was wonderful, and I can't wait for it to actually be cold. All this sun, honestly, so annoying. I never take Advil and try to resort to other medications until I finally have to take it, and I only really ever take Advil when I have headaches because I never get headaches and they really freak me out. I am the biggest hypochondriac you will ever meet. Every, like I said, headache that I have, or stomachache, or like a bruise, I'm like, I have cancer and I'm dying! It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's so bad. I love polka dots. Polka dots are the best. The majority of my clothes have at least one polka dot on them. It's a bit weird, but I love polka dots. They're brilliant. The best thing in the world is splashing in puddles, and I've already done it a couple times where I actually put my Wellington boots on and a coat and just go and become a 5-year-old and like jump in puddles, and it's so fun. Oh, I love it. Going off from that, I love the rain. It is beautiful. I think it's incredible. Not just being inside, but actually being in the rain. It's so exhilarating and wonderful, and I just love it. I have very neat handwriting, and I'm really proud of that fact. I name everything. My computer's name is Percy, my camera's name is Klaus, my teddy bear's name is Henry, my car at home in America's name is the TARDIS. If anyone gets that, you're cool. And the other day, my friend named my pinky Frederick, so I just love it. I think it makes them way more sort of relatable, even though they are machines, but that's okay. I hate planes. I hate them. I accept my death every time I get on them and I'm convinced we are going to die. But what can you do? I had to get here somehow. I love sushi. I could eat sushi for days, and we have been eating a ridiculous amount of sushi since we got to France, which makes no sense because sushi is not a French delicacy, bread and cheese is, but oh well, it's delicious and it's so cheap and it's so good. Organising is my thing. I love organising. It's the best. It is so fun. I am shit at geography. I'm so bad. I've gotten a little bit better since I've been here because I need to know like where I'm going. But if you were to ask me where some random country was in the world, I literally couldn't tell you. I know where Oregon is, and I know where France is, I know where England is, and Seitu. I mean, it's awful. I really should probably work on that because it's really embarrassing. I love whales, almost as much as I love elephants, but not quite. They are my connection to Maui because they're just so incredible. And if you ever go to Maui, around from February to March, which is when the humpback whales come to Maui, you can go out into the ocean as far out as you can, sink to the bottom of the floor and listen, and I swear to you, you can hear the whales sing. I used to do it all the time and it is the most chilling and beautiful thing you've ever heard. I mean, it is incredible. I really recommend you do it. It's so beautiful. I sucked my thumb until I was 13 and I was so embarrassed of that fact. It was like the biggest secret ever. That was like my deepest, darkest secret that I would tell at sleepovers. I was so embarrassed, but I don't do it anymore, so yay. I broke my right arm when I was 5 years old. I fell out of a tree, I was pretending to be a cat, and I had to have a cast for like a month, and it was awful. I was like the worst child in the world at that time because I just hated it. I only listen to Christmas music in December, and I believe that listening to Christmas music before December is bad luck. Also, Christmas music is amazing and I love it. It's just the best. I can't wait till I can actually listen to it without jinxing myself. I am slightly superstitious. I like to touch wood if I say something that I shouldn't have, and I don't like to walk under ladders or open umbrellas inside, and so on and so forth. It's a bit stupid and I don't actually really believe in it, but it's just something that I like to do. Well, I think that might be 50. I kind of lost track around 25, but fingers crossed there's enough. Really hope you enjoyed that. I had fun thinking of all the interesting facts I'd like to show you, and I will be back next week with more exciting things to share with you. So until then, I hope you have a lovely, lovely week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye! It's a new position. No, not saying that. Okay. My life is a little bit interesting so that you can... I was born in... Why am I looking at this? I know this. This is my birthday.